Yeah.
Let's talk about how Neil Long ain't shit. I'm on my bullshit right now. I'm mad.
All right, y'all. This is the Cornerstone Podcast. Subscribe, like, comment, and share the content. Find us on YouTube, Stitcher, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and Apple Podcasts. So this is episode 69. So, fellas, how y'all doing, man? How was your weekend?
Man, great, man. I'm good. How you feeling, Phil G?
Man, I ain't did shit this whole weekend. I just put a dresser together. That's it, just to be doing some shit.
Just to do some shit. Now,
For real.
I had to work yesterday, but today has just been a lazy watching this NFL type of day. That's all, man. What about you, Rob G?
Shit, just watching football all day. Ate some chili. And we actually talked
Man,
about football meals, and I made some chili yesterday. So it was, I ate that last night and today, and eat it one more time tomorrow before I either throw it away or just store it in the freezer. So
right.
I made a shitload. Yeah, I made a shitload of it.
We
Man.
did Italian beef in the crock pot.
Oh, okay.
Italian beef in the crock pot. Had some cheese, some turnip, some peppers and shit. That's about it.
That's what's up. Yeah, I'd be sick as hell eating that shit.
Here we go.
I'm just being real, dude. I'd be somewhere balled up in the corner with stomach cramps eating that shit.
I mean, what are you eating? Are you a vegan or what?
Nah, I just can't eat like anything. Well, I'm kind of allergic to wheats. I learned that, so I can't really eat bread like that. And then as far as the chili, I love chili. Don't get me wrong, but them beans.
Good for you.
Man, shit. I know.
Yeah, okay.
Shit.
Ain't good for your marriage, nigga.
Them beans, shit, it clears you out.
Yeah, I don't have no problem with that.
I had that shit. I had chili earlier this week. That shit was fine, man. Shit was fine.
Nah,
I can do that all day.
Nah, that the Italian beef though. That sound when I come back to Chicago, I'm gonna run down and get me Italian.
Yeah,
Ain't
you
nothing
gotta
like
go
that.
get your beef. You gotta get a beef.
I ain't had one probably about 4-5 years.
Straight up, yeah.
Now, where are you gonna get it from?
Portillo's.
Nah, I ain't going to Portillo's.
Yeah, Portillo's.
I do not like Portillo's.
I'll just go turn into an argument.
I
do
know.
not like anything at
But
Portillo's.
where you gonna go? Okay,
It's
then what?
terrible to me.
All right, so where you going?
Where you going?
A1. I think it's a what you call it? Yeah, ain't it A1 beef or something like that? I'm trying to think of the name. Al's. There you go. Al's. Yeah,
Al's
probably
Italian beef.
Or I might go to that spot on 75th, right there. If it's still there, I'm sure it is. 75th and Vincennes. Like, what's that? What you Eric? You go there a lot.
Fred and Jack.
Fred and Jack.
Yeah.
I might go there.
I forgot about them. Yeah.
I might. Well, I ain't going over there. I ain't going over there. Never mind.
Hey, nigga, don't. Hey, they deliver to our house. You can say no. They deliver to the house, so you can.
They deliver. Okay,
yeah, Hell yeah, nigga. Yeah, that sounds good too. I keep forgetting Fred and Jack's got Italian beef stuff.
Yeah, they decent.
They decent. Hell yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you know, worst case scenario, I go to Italian Fiesta. They got Italian beef too.
Yeah, they sell beef too.
I didn't know that. Hey. I don't eat that pizza.
Yeah.
How now? See, now you trying to start an argument. Which mean you don't eat pizza?
You said you don't.
Best pizza on earth, nigga.
So that's the only thing.
No, you said
no. Okay, you only eat that. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just saying, no. Italian Fiesta. That's right. That's top 3 hands down, especially from the shop.
Yeah.
Shit.
Facts, big facts.
Yeah.
But man, we need to talk about what's to talk about at hand, y'all.
Yeah, man. It seems like Ime Udoka turned himself into a meme. You know, all the shit that he's going through in Boston. So, like, how y'all read into that situation? You know, like the last update I had, because I haven't really been following it closely like I should. I've been watching football all day, so I'm sure some extra stuff that came out. But he basically had a consensual relationship with a Boston staffer. So
wait. Who are you talking about?
The Celtics. The Celtics head coach.
The one that's engaged to me alone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right.
So has anything new came out today in regards to that? Because I really don't know.
Look, I said I was gonna stay out of it. I defended him the first day, cause like you say, personal, consensual. But the more I'm hearing, I don't know if this shit fact yet neither, so don't quote me really on it. But they saying that the chick he was messing with is married to somebody else. So
So
I
that was
don't
both sides.
know. Like I said, I got that text late last night. I took it with a grain of salt. I don't know how people hear shit, and you know what I'm saying. But I sent you. I should have sent it to you too, Phil. I'm still gonna send it to you to watch later on tonight or tomorrow morning. It's just a 1 minute watch. But Matt Barnes was like, man, it's really messy. He said because he came out and defended you, Udoka or whatever. He was like, but when he talked to somebody and found out what really happened, it's real. He said it's 100 times messier,
Okay, so you
and that's
said
a
that.
messy nigga.
All right, you
Matt
said
Barnes.
that he was messing with the spouse of a staffer.
Yeah, that's what they're saying now. Like they think that what I heard last night that it was somebody, the woman that like they said probably still is consensual or whatever, but she's married to somebody else.
So is she an employee of the Celtics, or is she just married to whoever?
No, remember they said she's a staff. She works for the company. She works
Okay,
for the Celtics.
but what does
But
she
like
do?
I don't know. And like me and you was talking the other day, Kendrick Perkins was like, why they not putting her out? Like they put Udoka out. And Malika Andrews keep getting upset, talking about why the women gotta be put out here. Cause believe it or not, because if she has part of it too. She's in on this shit too.
If it's
Right.
company policy, yes, both parties need to be punished. I get that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So people are always like, man, oh, you gotta get off the women. No, nigga, she was in on it too. Hey,
So wait, they
She
had a
knew Neil Long was
consensual
at all the
relationship,
fucking games. Yeah, they said it was consensual. Yeah,
and it's company policy that what
you can't fuck with nobody. No fraternizing, basically one of those situations.
with the
And they also
players,
Huh?
with the players or the coaches.
Well, the
everybody,
coaches, the play, nobody,
everybody.
everybody for that organization. But
That
like
don't
Stephen
even
A. say,
sound right.
white people do that exactly. Hey, you know who else said something, y'all? I don't know if you watch it, Phil. I know Mister watch PTI and 20 Kornheiser. He was like, dude, I know it's been a long time since he been in the office, but he like everybody. That some people. I mean, you can have that that rule, but people always mess around with people at the office.
You got Molly Carum and Jalen Rose.
The
And that's what
majority of
fucked me. And I thought about that. They
Yeah.
worked for ESPN together. They were fucking married.
Now supposedly Stephen A is piping her down, right?
No, we don't have no facts
Right.
that Stephen A's piping her down.
I'm saying, but that's the rumor.
Well, just stick a pin in that for another day.
That's the rumor. That's the rumor.
I know usually you can't fraternize with subordinates.
Right.
Right. That power dynamic.
The
Right.
power
Yes.
dynamic. Right.
But I
Mhm.
mean,
But
even if you do, in most cases, if you let somebody know about it, then you kind of off the hook for it. But that's
and like you
interesting.
said, if
He the
everybody
coach.
said, if everybody, but the thing is, people, motherfuckers said to know. They said they said they really knew in July over the summer, but they're saying like this shit was going on for a minute.
Mhm.
So it's always somebody who know her friends know his close friends. The only person I know didn't know was Neil Long because they said
So
her son was moving. They were moving to Boston when she just found this news out about 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago.
so y'all think this will even be an issue if it didn't have anything to do with Neil Long?
I
That's a
think that
great
has something to
question.
do with it, and
Yeah,
also Ime is the head coach of one of the most storied franchises in sports history, so it's a big deal. Boston is a big market, and with
and
this
because
whole
he black, like
Yeah,
Stephen A. said, white people do it all the time,
yeah.
Mister.
The majority of married couples meet in the workplace,
Thank you.
right, it's true. It's
but
true.
we all know
Okay,
Boston's
I'm just
story
saying,
history of
but
being real racist towards the
talk,
black.
speak on it,
That
Phil.
has nothing to do with this.
I
That has nothing to
I
do
have
with this.
gotta have something to do with it. Phil Jackson fucking his boss. Phil Jackson, the coach of the team, was fucking the owner. Well, it was the owner's daughter because Bus was still alive at the time, but still. Jenny was fucking, and they still fucking around, I guess. You know, with Phil Jackson.
Now,
But I'm saying
okay,
when
so with
Phil was
that,
coaching, Phil Jackson was coaching. Everybody knew he was with Jenny Buck.
right? So was there a power dynamic in favor of Phil or in favor with Jeannie at that
It would
time?
be in favor of what her did, because she still would have been the vice. You know, the co-owner or vice. You know, she's right
She was
under the
part
owner.
of, right? She was
The
part of
ownership,
management.
right, right.
Yeah.
She part of management. He the coach. So right.
Mm.
So that's
Yeah,
all I'm
but
saying. That's Boston. And like Phil say, and that's a great question. If it wasn't about Neil Long and him being a black head coach in Boston, because the thing is they only suspended him for 1 year.
That's a long ass time.
That's a long ass time. Look, either you fire me or we supposed to handle this shit in house.
That's
A
what I'm
one
saying.
year
How you
a 1 year suspension is too long for my personal whatever I do with my personal life.
how you suspend somebody from coaching for a whole year?
Exactly,
That ain't you
Mister
might as well fire
Mister
him.
Speak.
he
Exactly,
violated he
Mister.
violated company policy, so
I'm
that's why they
saying
did
though,
it for a year.
ain't no. I would love to read their bylaws. I can't imagine that anybody in
They
any
say it's
other
a code
position.
conduct. They say it's a conduct code. That
I
say that.
mean, but
Well,
I'm
that's
saying
the reason
the
they saying why
penalty.
they suspended.
I'm saying the
Oh,
penalty though. I can't imagine any other employee doing this and getting caught for it gonna get a year suspension. That don't even make sense. It's not sexual harassment, was it? It was
no, man.
consensual. So where's
And that's why I
this? Is a
keep
slap
saying the
on the
key
hand. This should
word.
have been a slap on the hand.
The key word is consensual and personal, and it's their business. If you say consensual and personal, it should have been handled in house. They could have said he was going through stage 2 cancer and he needs to be off for a year. If you want, I'm just saying hypothetically, because people gonna want to know what's wrong. You know, nigga shave your head, say you fighting some shit, you gone for a year. But you laughing, but that's how they probably do a white guy. And then we had yellow wristbands come on, so white guy strong, and we supporting him for the whole season.
Yeah, but that whole thing
If you
was a
want to do that,
lie. That whole thing was a lie with Lance Armstrong. So yeah, you don't
no,
want to
no,
go
but
too
you
far
know,
deep into it though.
yeah, but I'm saying, you know, first off, he still had cancer. He was just on
As
performance
far as the
enhancement.
way that they marketed him,
Right,
it
the way
was
they
all a lie.
marketed him,
Right.
it was a
Yeah.
lie. Yeah, the way they marketed him, it was bullshit though. Right.
Yeah.
But they would do that shit for a white person. Like you said, you gonna suspend me
Sweep
for a
that shit
year?
under the rug.
You gonna suspend me for a fucking year? That's it. Cause guess what? I'm telling you, if they fired him, whatever the fuck business he had to do with Boston, that was his first year as a coach. He made it straight to the finals. They were favored to win the finals this year. Whichever team in the NBA going on a 5-game losing streak, they would have fired their coach and hired Doka the next day.
He is
So fire,
valuable.
he
As
is
far as in the
very
open
valuable.
market, he is very valuable. So
Very
I
valuable.
understand why they gave him the suspension instead of just outright letting him go because they want to retain his rights. So I mean, they gotta like
Retain my rights. If you put me out there though, mister.
no,
This
no, I'm
the
saying,
thing
but
though. It's a whole year. That's
yeah,
a
but
whole season and
That's
a
a whole
half.
season.
right, I get it. But from the Boston Celtics standpoint, he is a valuable asset. So we don't want to fire him because he is a good coach. But he
Yeah, I
is,
don't think they should fire him at all. He could.
but
That was a slap on the wrist thing. That's
They
not
could
no
have fired them. They could
suspension.
have fired them. They could have fired them.
I mean, I'm sure they probably take away half his salary for this year, something like that. But as far as him doing something egregious into sleeping with someone else's wife, then yes, that's the ultimate violation. So clearly, he's very valuable. They're willing to keep him on
But
the
that's a
team.
moral violation. That's not a.
Right.
That's not
Um,
got nothing. Exactly. That's not business, man.
That ain't
That's
got nothing to do
still
with their job.
personal. It's
It
still
would be
personal.
different. It would be different if he was cheating on her and she got like 5 raises during the time that they was messing together. That
Thank
would be an offense worth suspending somebody for a whole year.
you know what? The way Boston presented it, right? They said that he violated company policy. So my whole thing is, okay, she is the wife of a Celtics executive, right? But what other
We
job
just
does
said
she have?
hypothetically.
Because my thing is, there's no power dynamic because he is the coach and the wife is married to someone higher than Udoka. I don't think there's a power dynamic. I mean, it's fucked up. It's an
That's what I'm
ethical
saying.
issue, right?
It's a moral
But
issue. It ain't got nothing to do with
right.
actually him
But are
being
we
able to
sure?
perform his job.
But are we sure she wasn't like a trainer or a massage therapist? I'm just saying, are
It
we?
doesn't matter because she's married to someone higher than him.
That's if she's married. I told you I don't want to really. We don't really have all the facts on this one, y'all.
Right.
And
I just can't understand the penalty. The penalty
the
don't make
penalty,
sense to me.
but no, this is like how we said last night, Rob. We're just gonna go by what the fuck they presented to us and by what Boston Celtics presented to us. There's no reason why he should be suspended for a year. If we just going by what y'all gave us, put us out in the open.
Right, and I understand what Matt Barnes said on his IG as far as how the story that he got it sounds worse, and he pretty much kind of retracted what he said originally by defending Udoka. I understand that, but at the same time, I'm only going to go by what Boston said. I understand that like Matt, he may feel some type of sensitivity to it because it can happen to him with Derek Fisher. So yeah, I understand that aspect, but I can't go by him because hey, if you're part of the media, you gotta start telling details. If you're not gonna tell details, I'm gonna go by what Boston said.
I'm gonna go by what Boston said. Exactly. I still say that. I'm
Right.
gonna go by what they put out to us
Right.
in the open, and that's no like. There's no fucking reason he should be suspended a year.
That's just a ridiculous amount of time.
Right.
I don't see how you quantify anything he do in a personal relationship into an entire year suspension. That just doesn't make any sense. Unless he saw her, unless he effectively increased her pay during the time that they was messing around or something.
And he can prove that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
and I don't think he did that. I don't think.
No, I mean, based on her being married to an executive higher than Udoka, that story falls out the window as far as the power dynamic, as far as some influence her getting raises, because really, her influence comes with her husband, not with Udoka.
Yeah,
right.
That's true too.
So,
but the thing with that though is that's a known dynamic.
Thank you.
Udoka's situation is an unknown dynamic. We don't necessarily know how he could have affected her status at work. But at the same time, if this is all low key and it's just all coming out, obviously he didn't do anything to impact her other than hit the draws. So why is this a year suspension? That just doesn't make sense. A slap on the wrist, a fine, a week without pay. That's more reasonable. An entire year, you may as well fire him.
Well, supposedly they gave him
and
three
that's
options.
what I think. Okay, what's that?
What?
Was supposedly Boston gave him three options to resign, to take the suspension, and the third one was something. It was some other option, whatever. But he chose to take the 1 year.
This is the problem with people, and this is the problem with media, man. It just overinflate situations that don't even need all that attention. If ain't nobody get stabbed, shot, killed, you know what I'm saying? Promoted. If the team didn't look, no man,
the bar is so low, man.
Huh?
I like what they said. The bar is so low. Like they said, man, y'all really on this man cheating on his wife, on his fiance, but Brett Favre stole $5 million in welfare
from the poorest state in the United States. Come on, man.
From the poorest state in the United States.
It's apples and oranges.
And y'all act like
it's black and white. That's what it is.
Black and white.
It's black and white.
And I can't prove it, but I'm telling you, if it was a white coach and this shit happened, the Boston people would not let it get out like that.
I don't think so either. And I think they just doing this really to humiliate all the parties involved. It's really all they doing.
I mean,
they just humiliating Nia Long. She's humiliated. He's humiliated because he's finna sit home for a year. Mm-hmm. She humiliated because she didn't. Was she black too, or was she not black?
I think she was Caucasian.
I don't know what she is. No.
I think she's Caucasian. Well, according to the pictures I've seen yesterday, I think she's a Caucasian woman.
Yeah, this is some biased bullshit, bro.
I don't know. Hey, if she white,
this some Emmett Till shit. He got Emmett Till.
He was up there like,
y'all saying Emmett Till.
They hung him up to dry, bro. He get hung out. What do you mean? It's plain and simple.
But yes, he is going through a ritual, but he's going to keep his job. He's just taking a 1 year suspension, and he's taking his little perp walk across the media.
See, man, to me, it just looked like it's retaliation. if she is messing with, if she is married to an executive in the for the team, right? And they fire him for, I mean, they suspend him for an entire year. It just like if he can't impact her anyway in terms of he hasn't done anything to impact her welfare, then it's just retaliation. You mad because you're an executive, your wife cheated with the coach, and this is your way of punishing him. Like anybody else, that shit would have been a slap on the wrist.
That white girl said she loved him. Fucked him up.
That's it.
Fucked him up.
Now that executive is humiliated because he got to go to work every day knowing the coach.
And like I say, y'all, I really want to revert back to this or go back to this once we get the facts. Like I really do.
Okay. Now, how y'all feel about Nia Long's standpoint? Do you think she should stay with him, stick it out?
No, she not finna stay with him, man.
You don't think so?
Nah,
he obviously don't want to be with her, so why would she need to be with him?
They said that they was engaged for 10 years, and they said it was because she didn't want to get married.
Yeah,
which I guess she was moving up there. She was gonna make that change, and this shit came out in the open. And that's pretty much I've been hearing that, on all the the timelines.
Show me the movers contract. I don't believe it. It was all a lie. She just saying that shit to make it sound
right, really make it look bad.
I was gonna come up there and meet with that man too. And
I was but she was at the games and shit, y'all. She was.
Yeah, she was supporting him. She was there for the man.
I mean, she was on the road games.
They've been engaged for 10 years. They've
been engaged for 10 years. Something wrong anyway, though.
Okay, so what's your speculation? Like, what's wrong? Something wrong with her? Something wrong with him, or what?
Well, he just said she didn't want to get married.
Well, she did say that publicly, like maybe like a few years ago, how she don't have a desire to get married. I'm not sure what changed her mind.
Why get engaged then? What's the point of that?
Because she was with him back when he was assistant coach of the Spurs.
Right.
She been with him for, like I said, 10 years. She been with him for a long time. Like I said, motherfuckers just started noticing her. I been knew they was fucking around like that. I mean, we watching sports and you know who messing with who. They've been together a long time, man.
Have y'all seen a new movie that she made with Omar Epps on Netflix? I haven't seen it yet, but
no.
I think following this controversy, this is gonna like put her back into the limelight. She gonna get more roles out of this.
She probably get one or two new roles because of this.
Yeah.
Hollywood gonna feel sorry for her. I hate to be like that towards Hollywood, but
it is what it is. You gotta make use of the moment.
Yeah, you got to strike when the iron side with it. When the little fame come back to you and shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like, go ahead, make.
Yeah, like when it comes to Hollywood, I mean, bad publicity is still good.
There's no such thing as bad publicity
it's
in
still
Hollywood.
Good.
Right.
If your name is gonna be, in TMZ, then yeah, I guess you're doing something good. So regardless if it's a good story or a bad story, so which is unfortunate.
And TMZ, and they the ones who interviewed her when she was like, "Oh yeah," and I was on my way moving back, and this is she took all his pictures off Instagram. They said and things of that nature.
So like, would you look at her in a negative light if she stayed with him? You think?
No, but I know a lot of women would. But it's like, y'all women gonna do whatever they like I said, they got pissed off at him. But it was okay for Jada to have the entanglement. You know what I'm saying? It was okay. Oh, he cheated. Okay, well. You know what I'm saying? It's not, women feel how they want to feel. They done got cheated on by other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But
it's okay.
That was a slightly different situation because Jada was married.
No, it's different because it's the woman that cheated.
It's the woman that cheated.
The woman
and women was in her corner. Right. And they was in, she making Will look silly somewhat. And it was all, well, they got the open relationship. You should have known all this and that. Women gonna bend it to where they make it look right. Mm-hmm. So of course, if she stays, they gonna look at her like she's stupid. Why did she do that? But 85% or 90% of most women probably would have stayed too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's damn if you do, damn if you don't. I wouldn't. I don't think she. Honestly, I don't know. I don't think she's gonna stay with him though.
I think she gonna stay. I
10
think she gonna
years is a
stay
long time.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
if she doesn't stay with him, then chances are like, do you think she can upgrade from him?
People
I'm
say
saying because
yeah.
What I mean, why does she need to upgrade? What
we talked about this last week and
that's what I'm saying.
2 weeks ago. As far as like it's almost hard for women to kind of like replace the guy that they're with something that's better, especially after they kind of reach a certain age.
Nah, you talking about
So
money
like
though. You
so
always
so like right
But
now,
she got money and he got money.
that's what I'm saying. She could replace someone with somebody better
Or
easily.
I mean, I feel
I'm saying,
like
but she's what 51 years old. So my thing is like, who is beating down her door to like get with her after this
get the
fallout?
fuck
Anybody
out of here.
30 and up who ain't got as
Right.
much money as her.
Hey, trust me, y'all. I love Nia Long. I,
I
I
don't.
really,
You
I
gotta
really
get
love her.
back.
But, like, don't look at Nia Long through the lens of like she's still the same woman from Friday or Love Jones or In Too
No,
Deep.
she's still a beautiful chick.
That's what
Yeah,
she
she
not
is.
though. What
Yeah,
you mean?
she is beautiful, but she is an older woman. So we got this nostalgia of Nia Long of back in the day. She's a different woman now. So my thing is, y'all still looking at her from that prism. But
I'm not.
currently,
I seen her recently. I was telling my wife about this.
mhm.
She still has a pretty face, but last I seen, she didn't get wide.
Nah, well,
That
she
happens
a
when you get
little.
older.
Yeah, so I don't see her from the lens that you talking about.
I'm just saying like in general, as far as the way that we visualize Nia Long, we're just envisioning, boys in the hood, and that little
No,
short
I see.
haircut she
Oh,
had in Fresh
I
Prince.
see her as the
So
chick that I be seeing on the sidelines at the Boston Celtics game.
she
She's
still
still
look
nice
good.
looking.
Yeah,
Right,
she's still
she's
beautiful.
doable.
She's
She's
still rich.
I mean,
she's still a beautiful
she
woman.
She's
rich,
Yeah.
still very
and,
wealthy.
and then I think she can get any nigga she want.
I agree.
Any.
Any nigga she
Damn,
want,
any
yeah.
nigga that she wants, she can get.
I mean, I'm not talking about like just like casually getting any man. Like, will any man literally like lock her down in a long term sense? That's what I'm saying.
I mean, that's always gonna be
Maybe she don't
left
want to
up
get
to who's
married,
in the
y'all.
room. You know what
So
I'm saying?
so
That's
so
always
Yeah,
gonna
like
be
so
maybe
left
like
she
up.
don't want to
clearly
get.
clearly she could lock y'all down. Y'all good, right?
No,
Y'all
I'm
y'all
married.
would go to Neil Long, right?
I'm married.
Nah.
I'm good.
If
No,
I was
if y'all
single,
were
yeah, of
single,
course.
if y'all were single,
Yeah, she would be yeah. If I was in the same room and I had the
What the
opportunity,
fuck?
of course I
If she
would.
tried to, if you were single, she tried to holler. You wouldn't holler, Mister.
I
You
just want to
a
hear.
goddamn lie for thinking it. You a goddamn lie for even trying to act like you thinking that you wouldn't talk to her. Stop it, man. Come on.
You
Now,
know what? You know what? Remember that one liner she had in Best Man? I want to make love to you tonight, dude. If she said that to me, man, I'll fucking melt.
gee, if you walk in that door like Tay D's did, and
Right.
she had that outfit on, you gonna look at her like, oh no,
Oh no.
you 51 years old. You got the bullshit when you don't. I don't know if I should really jump into this. I'm like, hey man, just handle your business, baby. Let's go to bed. Period.
Right.
Yeah, but I think in Hollywood, like she's still viable. I'm pretty sure it's directors. You don't want to say actors, like maybe directors and producers that would love to be with her and treat her good.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I definitely be with her. So
Yeah.
I'll
I
be there.
think I think with her, like she's held herself in to me, what I know of her, is she's held herself in a status where I would think even men in Hollywood would still be intimidated by her.
She
Hmm.
she never had a scandal, as
That's
far
what
as
I'm
I
saying.
know.
Right, right.
She's
She
Yeah.
ain't
looked
never.
pristine. That
Yeah.
scares people away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, she ain't got
So
no dirt on her and shit like that. Like you say, she really like a nice chick, y'all. She a good, a beautiful lady. She's a pretty damn good actress. I mean, you be like shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, motherfuckers look like, damn, how I'm gonna come at her. You know what I'm saying? Shit,
I mean, knowing that she was with somebody for 10 years, you know what I'm saying? That kind of speaks to where her mindset is in terms of relationships. You know what I'm saying? She ain't not somebody out here floating from actor to actor. You know what I'm saying? So that's not the
right.
type
That's
of
what I'm
person that's
saying.
gonna
Right.
fall in
This ain't
line
no
with her.
J-Lo. This ain't no J-Lo type of chick. You know what I'm saying? Right.
I mean, prior to him being a household name, I mean, she was with him for a long time, and she had a kid with him.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. So I'm like, gee, Mister, she might stay with him. You might, like I
I
said, we
think
keep
so.
opinion.
I mean,
think
we
so.
don't know the terms around why he cheated. You know what I'm saying? What that situation looked like.
Yeah,
Hell,
we
for
don't
all
know
we
why
know,
he
he could have
cheated.
been blackmailed into it.
Oh no, here we go.
You
Okay,
said
so
he was an
let's.
executive.
Here we always gonna find a way to get to help the nigga out. Ain't we?
I'm just saying, you can't say it ain't a possibility. She could have been like, yeah, you know, if you don't give me that dick, then I'm gonna holler at my husband and tell him you tried to rape me. Come on, man. This happens all of
That's
the time.
entrapment. That's entrapment right there. But
It
Right.
happens all of the time.
okay, so
Hey,
just to get into
shit happen.
Ime's mindset, so like if you're with Nia Long, why would you cheat on Nia Long? Like, I mean, obviously he don't look at Nia Long like we look at Nia Long. I mean, you know,
Exactly.
he got a
And
kid
that's
with her.
why he cheated.
Yeah.
Because he don't look at Neil alone the way we look at Neil alone.
Right.
That's why he fucking cheated.
I mean,
Cause
just
I
like
mean,
Jay-Z and Beyonce, you know, Jay
right,
cheated on B.
Jay cheated on B. Why?
because
Oh, how could he
you
do
on the
that?
outside looking in though. He's seeing that every day. He dealing with
Right, that's
the
what I'm
same
saying.
bullshit we probably dealing with.
He go through the same bullshit any other person go with her. He pissed off. He like, man, fuck her. I'm out, nigga. I'm still Jay-Z too, though.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, shit. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? When you laugh at that, but it be true, and it's like they just go through their son. It's still relationships, y'all. The shit's still difficult. We still can't get it right, men and women. And niggas get weak, G. Shit, and women get weak as well.
You know
Man, they
what?
could have been on a cocaine frenzy and ended up messing with each other. You never know.
That shit, you laughing, but that's how shit happens. It's Hollywood.
Yeah, just to piggyback on J and B, like women also forget that aspect of the equation about how, you know, they're still fucking Jay-Z. But like they say stuff like, "Oh, I can't believe any man will like cheat on Beyonce." I mean, this is Beyonce. She is the queen bee. Why would any man cheat on her? It wasn't any man that cheated on her. That was Jay fucking Z.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't Charlie down at
I
the
like
pool
that.
hall.
I love that. I love that. Why? How can a man cheat on her? Well, he's Jay Z.
Right.
So yeah,
I'm
it's
surprised
also
it's the first time, right? Or the second
right.
time.
This
Okay.
when he
Here's a
got
better
caught
one. Here's a better one. You got Rihanna and
ASAP.
ASAP. Now,
Right.
ASAP cheated on Rihanna, right? So, so I mean, ASAP, he is a household name. I mean, he obviously not as famous as Jay-Z, but like does he have the privilege of like
No.
cheating on Rihanna?
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
does he have that cachet?
Right.
No.
To be able to
Rihanna a
cheat
billionaire,
on
nigga. That was
Right,
a
Rihanna?
right.
mistake.
Hey, look, now he the nigga. He's like, hey man, you can't be
Right.
fucking around. Hey, I know you can get hoes, but
Right.
the hoes that you really supposed to fit in, and she's totally out your league, my nigga.
Yeah.
But she love that little nigga. You know what I'm saying? So he gotta be doing something right. I wonder if he gonna perform at the Super Bowl with her.
That'd be cool. That'd be
Yeah,
cool. And
I wonder if he perform. I know Jay and Kanye probably will. That shit down there where you at, Phil. Remember we was down there?
was
Yeah,
They
it
it's
building.
Arizona?
I was
Glendale
just
this
telling.
year.
Yeah, we went down to out to the Scottsdale. I mean, no, what's
It's
that
in
at?
Glendale.
Glendale. I was telling my wife today, man. I like, you know, when we went down there with Earl, they building all up. Remember how they building
Yeah,
all
they
around
building
there?
up the area like it's the Olympics coming.
Yeah, that shit gonna be there before by the time the Super Bowl get there February, man.
Yeah, they trying to
Yeah.
showcase Arizona with Super Bowl, man. They trying to get more people to move out here. So
Yeah, well, shit, it's definitely happening. Shit, it's definitely
Man,
happening. But yeah, she doing the halftime show. They made the announcement today.
It is going to be bananas out there. And I mean, just to even live in the same city, doing the whole event. I mean, it's going to be crazy because when I was in San Diego, when the Super Bowl was played out there in '03, I was in Kuwait, so I didn't have that experience of being in the same city doing that whole, event
Right.
during that weekend. So I kind of missed out on that. But yeah, it should be a good time, man. Y'all gonna have
I know
obviously
it could be a
extra
good
traffic.
man. Scottsdale gonna be popping, G.
Oh yeah.
Man, it's already like a lot of stuff in Glendale already. So I mean, I think it's gonna be a lot more contained to that area. I mean, people gonna be out being tourists. Of course,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, Scottsdale gonna be pretty lit up. But I mean, it's really right now all about Glendale. Like I said, it's a lot of properties being built. They got a big they already got a big uh like arena area, area over there already.
Mm-hmm.
So it's yeah, it's gonna be crazy, man. I probably I don't know. Just depend on if how I feel if I'm gonna bother myself because it's still kind of far away from me. It's like 40 minutes or something like
Yeah,
that.
it's a 40-minute ride. We have to we'll take the E-way there to get
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
we had to hop on the E-way. It's a nice, yeah, that's a minute because shit, that's the same E-way you get on to go to LA, right?
yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's the
I
So
go
ten.
up there a bit, but
huh?
every once in a while I'll be in that area. Like when I go to Vegas, you gotta go up that way. I was up there recently picking up some stuff from an auction, but yeah, man, it's gonna be exciting. February.
Yeah. February, man, February. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be nice, G.
Cool.
It's
That's what's
definitely
up.
gonna be nice. I wanted to segue into we also said the two topics, the main topics today was about Udoka, just men in relationships feel like you this your caveat.
My
If you're
caveat.
married if you're married or in a relationship, a nice long term relationship, and the shit just don't work out. Why I'm asking you, maybe you can give me an idea. Why do men get bitter and want to be assholes or stalking and like what makes a man do that if the relationship just ain't gonna work or if like this marriage ain't gonna work?
How the fuck would I know? I don't do that
No,
shit.
no, no, not like that. No, no. I mean, I need, I
No,
need you being in the man's mindset because I know the three of us will be like, fuck it.
right.
Give me what you think. Like men would do. That's what I meant. I know you would, but it's like right because we think okay, this shit ain't gonna work. What's happening? I guess I gotta get back on the fucking market. But
I think the main reason is probably because they know it was their fault. Guilt.
you think
I think it's usually guilt. Yeah,
okay,
they feel like
that's a great
you know what I'm
answer.
saying.
That's a great answer.
They don't,
Yeah.
but it's not like they don't recognize that they guilt. They guilty. Like they know that it's their fault. The relationship is over, but they
Then
don't want to accept that it's their fault. You know what I'm saying? So they get
that's a great
mad
answer.
and try to be controlling of the situation and try to, keep tabs on people just because one, they just got out of a relationship, whatever the circumstances are. Now they what's the word I'm looking for? Insecure about whether or not they could get that again. So they stuck between
Mm.
insecurity and guilt and don't know how to deal with that shit. That's really the only thing I could think of. You insecure because you don't know if you're gonna be able to find that same, you know what I'm saying, situation, good or bad, having that regular, you know what I'm saying, that normalized situation. But at the same time, you mad at yourself because you know it's your fault. And because because you technically don't have have any control, you want to be over control and try and stalk and fight and do all
Right.
that shit.
That goof shit. Right, right. What you think, miss? I like that one. I like that one. G.
I kind of like what Phil said, and this is predicated on if the man is going to be bitter following like a big breakup or a divorce or something like that.
Right.
Maybe he
Right.
just thinking that as far as him being bitter, maybe he thinks that like how dare you? I'm like the greatest thing to even happen to
Ego.
you, and like why would you leave me? I mean, knowing that at the end of the day, following a divorce, so like the woman she's gonna have the state on her side, like family courts,
I don't
child
know, man.
family
My wife.
courts. It's not gonna automatically go 50-50. It's gonna automatically go to the woman. So like the man will be forking over some money.
But see,
So
my
so yeah, I
one
can
of my white
understand why
friends
a
going
man would
through
get
that
bitter.
shit right now, G, and it don't. It seems like it ain't going away, and it's like she making the money. She make the money and shit the whole nine, and it's like,
Did she make more money?
yeah, she do,
That's probably why.
and it's
Probably
like,
why.
I mean, what's supposed to go her way? Everything already going her way though.
yeah, but except the fact that this nigga being an asshole and look,
Well, he trying to get alimony.
he probably he trying to shoot for
Good for
that.
him. Ain't that what he's supposed to do?
I mean, this is equality today, right?
Right. This
Yeah,
what they
this what
wanted,
they
right?
asked. This what they asked for. That's what they
Yeah.
asked
What's the asshole part? What's the asshole stuff that's making him an asshole?
for. Just like he had to go get his clothes the other day. You got a 1 hour window. You already got they got the order of protection because he keep trying to come to the house and fuck with her, whatever. But he go to get his clothes, all his clothes out there on the front porch in bags. I gotta go in the house. Why? All your clothes in the house. I mean, all your clothes on the porch. You supposed to just get your clothes. Well, I want to get this car out the garage because it's my mother's car. And, well, how your mother come and get it? And the cop told him, like, dude, you just stalled. He just walking around like, nigga, it's like, dude. And then he keep trying. He came over there 2 nights ago. You got to order protection. Why you come over there to look for your mail? You can't come over there. You got time. Cause niggas just do bitch ass shit, man. It's like, dude, but if you out here trying to,
That man is heartbroken, dude. That's all
Yeah,
that
yeah.
is.
That's
I
just
mean,
pain. That's pain,
I
man. That's
know,
pain.
That's
I know,
pain.
but
The
that, I
same
mean,
reason women cut your tires up, nigga. That's because they in pain.
yeah, but the thing is, hey, that's bitch shit. So I
It is what
expect the
it
bitch to.
is.
I expect the bitch to do that. I don't. These niggas act like bitches more than the women now, though.
Okay, so you understand why women do it, but you don't want the man to do it, no matter the
It make
circumstance.
it make me feel it show me a lesser like you're not a man. And for him, he telling people, well, she spoiled me and she coddled me. So what I'm supposed to do?
Oh yeah.
You 10 years older than this woman.
But she spoiled him and she
Fuck
coddled
out
him.
of
This
here,
is the
man.
same thing women do all of the time, bro.
Yeah,
He's
but guess
supposed to
what?
get half.
Yeah,
That's what he's
motherfucker.
supposed to do. He's
So
supposed
he
to go
can.
after them kids and get half for
That's
all.
it, and then that's his shorty. That's his shorty.
Wow,
But
yeah.
you up here, man. We gotta sell a house. Now they gotta sell a house. But my daughter been used to being here in this area, in this neighborhood, this living. But now we gotta sell a house and split the money down the middle and all this bullshit.
Hey, so who
Now,
filed? Who filed?
she filed. She filed. She said she couldn't take it no more. And she filed. She probably filed a year and a half ago. He just signed the papers like back in over the summer
Wow.
and shit.
And under what grounds?
And they just she couldn't do it no more.
That's
Just
so
is.
vague. What is the
Well,
reason?
you don't want to. You
No,
don't want to be the
she
tattletale.
support. I don't know. I don't even know. Then I don't know. Like, why would she? What was that?
Right,
But I'm just saying the way
man.
she tells, just like he verbally abusive. He just an asshole.
Man, divorce is ugly, man. It ain't no good way to get out of a marriage.
And that's what I really think. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of chalk that up to that too. I will say that. I just think it's just one of them ugly ass things that you go through. If you get a divorce, it's gonna be ugly.
Yeah,
Right.
both
And
parties are going to be highly emotional. I mean,
It's so much at stake.
some jabs going to be thrown at each other, and yeah, I totally understand that. So that, I mean, maybe marriages should have like a timeline, and you just got to renew it whenever it
A
expires.
license.
hey,
Yeah.
y'all laughing,
We
but
talked
I
about
mean,
that before.
we done heard that, right? We done talked about that before. I done heard that from multiple people. Like, motherfucker, maybe they should put a 3 or 4 year lease on marriages. And then you like, well, my lease is up in another year. I can deal with this shit for another year. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I
fucked
can.
up to
Yeah,
go into situations like that, but if you get married and you look like, man, I can't be with this bitch, or she like, I can't be with this asshole. I don't know what the fuck I was getting myself into. And then y'all can just let bygones be bygones. Ain't gotta pay all that shit. I mean, maybe you can write that up. Maybe they can really write that up soon. I don't know,
I
man.
mean, you can
You
do
you say
anything
to
you
death,
want to
dude.
do.
Right, you said to death do us part, and goddamn it, when you saying your vows and shit, to death do us part for rich or poor, and you think about that, and a lot of people do roll like that, like no matter what we going through. But I mean, some of these niggas and some of these women just they not marriage material, and then you marry them, and you be like, damn, this not what the fuck I thought I would get myself
This
into.
not what I signed up for.
It's not what I signed up for. Yeah.
How long were they married for?
Um, I think they might have been married 4 years. I've been married 4, so probably like maybe 5,
Oh,
4 to 5 years.
okay. Shit,
And
I just made
but you
8.
know, right. You know what I'm saying? And but see, you just we did like I said, we cut different. You know, you find out niggas ain't who they act like they was. We cut a little different. But nigga, I don't care if my wife spoiled me to death, nigga. I'm still getting my ass up. I'm going to work and doing this and doing that to be able to support myself. This nigga put on Facebook, he work at he got a little auto shop, like I'm closing it down and all this and that and people. But you know, since then he done took it off Facebook. But it's like, dude, the
He was
games, nigga.
devastated.
Why do niggas got to play the games? Like, either you gonna quit the job? What the
But
fuck,
I'm saying
dude?
that's the thing, though. In that relationship, he was the woman.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
allowed himself to become
But
the
they
woman in that situation. So
and you know they were saying like he was using her for her money. You know, dead ass. Like he was using her for her money, and it's like,
Damn.
I mean, but it's okay when a woman using a man for their woman for their
nah,
money.
it ain't cool neither way.
That's
It
what I'm
ain't cool
saying. So
neither
you got
way.
to expect the same outcome when the roles is reversed.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah,
men will understand women doing that though. Like I said last week, though, that's called hypergamy. You know, women always try to find the better deal. They always try to find a shiny object. So that's why all these, you know, celebrities and NBA players and football players, that's why they got a harem of women because women are attracted to that. It's all about the money. I mean, for the most part, mostly about
It
the
is
money.
what it is. You
yeah, it
know,
is what
And
it
we
is.
understand that. I understand that. I'm not sure if y'all understand. So like, if you was to walk in the
Damn,
club, if
damn.
if y'all was to walk in the club next to Justin Fields, who would the women flock to? You or Justin
obviously.
Fields?
Justin
Okay.
Fields.
Oh, okay then. All right then.
That's because that nigga 6'4". She can't even see me, motherfucker. I'm standing behind him.
Okay.
Shit,
Justin Fields or Kevin Hart? Who would the women flock to?
Kevin Hart.
Oh, okay then.
You right.
All right then.
You right. You right. You right. Nah, that's great. You right.
Now
I
I'll
agree.
probably still say Justin Fields.
I mean, but a woman would, like he
What?
said, a woman that's on that shiny suit shit. This is just a rookie in the league, Kevin Hart, self-made. She gonna try to holler at her Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin Hart, he probably worth $250 million. Justin Fields probably worth maybe 5.
2 million. Yeah, I said 3. Yeah, about 5.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna
Hey,
see Kevin Hart
hey,
in the club.
hey,
That's what I'm saying. He
hey.
ain't
And if the motherfucker keep throwing interceptions, he gonna be worse than that. He gonna be worse than that.
gonna
Oh, that game was ugly today, man. That was
They
so ugly.
won though. And this killer part is like the Bears won. You know, let's not get back on football. I already told y'all in the beginning. It's a bad fantasy football. Tampa Bay lost today. The Patriots lost today. It's a bad week, man. It's a
You
bad
still betting
fucking
on the
week.
Patriots?
Yeah,
I thought that ship
man.
sailed a couple years ago.
Nah, I still try to be loyal to my teams. I don't like, Mister. He the type of niggas. He gonna switch teams every 2 years.
Who your team now, Mister?
See, that's why you gotta say shit like that.
I
You know what
remember
I'm
when it was the
saying?
Colts. I don't remember
I
nothing
remember when
like
he used to be the coach. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when Peyton Manning was there. But like now, like okay, besides the Bears, who would I root for?
Yeah, who would you root for? Whoever Tom Brady playing against.
You know what? I root for Brady. I was rooting for Tampa today.
Yeah, that's because they playing Green Bay, nigga. Everybody's rooting for them.
that.
Damn.
Yeah. Hey, whoever you hate cancels out everything.
Oh shit. Damn. Who am I rooting for besides the Bears? Like, I mean, I like the Rams.
I
Who
like
else?
them too.
Yeah, you
You
like
know
the
what?
Rams
You
for
know
a little
what?
while.
You know what? I like Buffalo. I
A
like
lot of I'm
Buffalo.
seeing a lot of Buffalo Bill
I
fans
like
lately.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think Buffalo go win it all this year. So yeah, I would say Buffalo for 2023 season.
Oh,
That
okay.
you
So
like
you a
them?
bandwagon fan too, huh?
I just like good football, and they play good football. I mean, when you used to bad football from the Bears, I mean, anything out of
Any
that
other
is good.
team?
Anything outside of that
Anybody
is
put a
good.
couple. Anytime you see a team string together three wins, you're like, you know what? Fuck Chicago. I'm gonna root for them.
Right,
Shit.
right.
Yeah.
That's what's
That's
up.
what's up, man. Real talk. So man, you gonna shoot out, you said in about 2 weeks then, right?
Yeah, I'll be up there. I fly in on the 6th and I leave on the 9th. So I'm gonna come up there, trying to figure out if I'm gonna rent a car. I'll probably rent a car. Uh,
Okay.
get around for a couple days, man. Just got to
Yeah,
get up there around. I need to be around the fellas. You know what I'm saying? Get around some masculine energy because it's a whole lot of female energy up here. So
Hey, I
I
feel
got
the
to.
yeah,
same
so
way.
wait. That's what you were saying. Yeah, shit. That's well, I got Will G here with me. Look, yeah. But there's a lot of women around here too. But who you say? You said somebody moved up here? You said somebody moved down up here?
Oh, her sister moved across the hall.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And
it's
her sister moved from here.
from Seattle.
Seattle, right? She's on the West Coast. Yeah, she's up in the Pacific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
she moved. How many kids she got?
she ain't all her kids grown.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah. So he got to get out here back with his guys. Hell yeah, man. We definitely get fucked up that in a couple of weeks, man. We make
yeah,
the
man.
weekend up.
That's Sunday.
That's
Oh, I ain't
Sunday.
gonna be here Sunday. I'm talking about Saturday.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's Saturday. We
Saturday I
can get
should be
up.
free, but Sunday I'm pretty much gonna be occupied doing that. But yeah, Saturday I should be fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my flight leaves Sunday morning at like 10:30. So I'm ghost at 8 o'clock. I think I'm
right.
flying in on to
Oh
damn,
yeah.
O'Hare, but I'm leaving out of Midway.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, yeah, we definitely get up, man. We kick it, man. Like I say, we'll do the damn thing.
All right, y'all. This is the Cornerstone Podcast, episode 69. Subscribe, like, comment, share the content. We'll see y'all in a couple of weeks. Y'all have a good one.
All right, y'all.